Tracy here with BibleJournalingMinistries.com, and I'm excited to share with you a review of the first DaySpring Bible Journaling Kit. This is from the Women of the Bible series. It is titled Better Together, and it's absolutely a stunning kit. You guys, I think, are going to love this. I am in love with the stamp and in love with all of the things. So let me just share with you what you get so that you can see the different things that you get, as well as the quality that you're getting, and the bonus printables that you're getting. And then what I'll do is I'll work with it in my Bible so you can see different ways you can use it in your Bible. And we'll fast forward through that part, because that part, when I do my Bible journaling, sometimes takes a little bit longer, especially when I'm really working through some of the content. Of course, Bible journaling can just take a few minutes. It doesn't have to take a lot. So if I do have a short Bible journaling thing, I won't fast forward through it. But for the most part, you can probably expect to see that part fast forwarded. But let's go and look at the quality of the things that you're getting in the kit. So the first thing that you get is you get your card that just shares a little bit about the new Bible journaling stuff that's offered by DaySpring. It just talks a little bit about going deeper and just some things about Mary and Elizabeth, about all of the different women that we're working with in this particular kit. In this kit, we're working with Mary and Elizabeth, Joanna and Susanna, Mary and Martha, and Huldah. So that's a total of 7 women that we're going to be studying this month. So I love studying the women of the Bible, so I suspect that will take me a little bit longer to do the Bible journaling, just because I'll be spending more time thinking about the women and really learning about them. So you get the card, then you get the 4 devotional cards, and so each of these devotional cards has either one woman on there, or the Better Together 2 women on there. And then you get the reflection questions on each of these cards. Then you get the gelatos. This is a fig color. I don't have this color, so that's really awesome. It's not a color that I would normally try, but this will be fun to use it. And then I'll also use some of my other gelatos in this review. So you just get the one fig, which is great. I mean, it's really nice that they're including that. You get the washi tape, which is really, I mean, I love the nature part of this. I think it feels kind of earthy to me, and I love it. I'm so excited to play with this. And you get the sticker, the Women of the Bible sticker. You get the two sheets of stickers, and these are nice stickers that stick really well, but they're also thin, so they're not the cardstock stickers, which are great. I prefer these stickers as opposed to the cardstock stickers. These are clear stickers, and they have a lot of beautiful different names names and words and things, so you can have fun with that. You get the little botanical stickers, and those are clear. And if you're wondering about quality as well, they stick really nice. Nice clear stickers, which are awesome. And in terms of the washi tape is good too. It sticks pretty well too, so the quality is there. And I think it's pretty. And you also get the polyphotomer stamp sets. So these are the high quality stamps, so they're really thick. You can see, I'll just pull one off for you. That's a beautiful one. That's going to be fun to use. But it's really thick. Let me see if I can show you how thick that is. Right, so you get really high quality impressions. Works with great. It works with ink very nicely, and should give you a beautiful impression. The downside to these type of stamps is that they do turn color after a while. They get like a little peachy, but I prefer this type of stamp because it's just a higher quality stamp, and it just stamps a better image. So I can deal with the turning of color after a while, so that I could have a better quality stamp. Let's just say it that way. And these are not cheap to make. These are not cheap to make. So there's that. And then you get the tabs. And so these tabs, they feel like plastic tabs to me. So either that, or I think they're plastic. But they're pretty strong. So this one says be strong, trust. And then you have the little botanical as well. This one says new life and miracle. So I'm excited to see, as I do the Bible journaling, how these go well together. You also get a bonus of printables, So I printed one of mine out on tissue paper, as I thought it would be fun. You can see here to play with some tissue paper as well with this kit, and it came out pretty okay when I printed it out. But the good things about printables is you can just print out as many as you want to play with. So I printed out that one, which is the letters and the stickers, and then I printed out the botanicals, which would be fun for tracing. Then I printed out the letters, I mean not the letters, but the names and the words, and then of course I printed this one off twice. So I printed it here and there. So there's just so much in this kit. You also get, which I didn't share with you, a free card that you can give away to somebody. How fun is that? So I think in terms of the quality of the elements in this kit, you're getting really good quality still from DaySpring. I will come back and share a little bit more about the content as I dive deeper into the content, and I'll fast forward through a lot of that. Other supplies I'll be using that weren't included in the kit, I'll be using some archival ink, some stamp blocks, and then I have an assortment of gelatos. So I will probably grab those, as well as a wet tissue paper, or wet, not tissue paper, but paper towel. And I'll be using that to apply my gelatos. No prepping or anything. I will also be using my new Encourage Bible. This was sent to me by DaySpring. I'm so excited to have it. So I can't wait to play with it and use it during this time of review and my apparently devotional time. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'll go ahead and add some music while I get started. And if there are things that I want to come back and say to you, I'll press pause on the music and share with you. Okay, see you soon. I'm excited just to share with you some of the fun things I did in the Bible as I journaled through it. I spent about probably anywhere between an hour and probably 2 hours playing with this kit and using it in my Bible. I pretty much used all of these stickers. I actually didn't use any of these ones, but I can see them, being used in the future. And I have a full sheet of this still left. I just did a lot more writing, which is fun. I mean, that's the whole point of Bible journaling, is just diving deeper into the Word and really thinking about it. And so I just spent most of my time thinking and reading and writing, and I used a few of these elements here and there. I did use 2 of the stamps, and I have some things to share with you about that. So the first one I actually did all of them. The first one I did was Huldah. And I loved her story. To me, it really spoke of trust. And so I highlighted the word trust in here. I used the stamp, the stamp. I used the stamp here, and I wanted to let you know I messed it up. I actually ended up having to stamp it 3 times, and I'm surprised it even looks as good as it looks. But that's what you get when you have a good quality stamp, is that you usually get a really good image. But I messed it up on the first time and tried a second time and didn't get it, and the third time finally worked. So what I did to help it along, because obviously the lines didn't work out, they were a little bit fuzzy, is I just took a little blue, not blue, but a purple micron pen, and I just outlined it a little bit, especially where I was having like the double lines. And I think it looks a lot better. I think it looks great. So if you ever double stamp and you're not happy with it, don't throw away your Bible. Just go ahead and outline the double marks with your pen, and you should get something that looks pretty good. And or leave it. That's totally okay as well. But I loved using these word stickers as I was writing as well. Whenever I put a bookmark at the top of my Bible, now I realize this is backwards, but I did that on purpose. I always put some washi tape across the top, and then I always secure it with some washi tape, usually across the front, but today for this one I did it across the back, and that just helps this not to move and then damage the top of your Bible. So that's another tip for you. I also used the Fig Gelato along the edges, smoothed that out. I also used it in the verse as well as I was reading it, and then highlighted additionally with the purple pen. Purple seemed to be the theme of the month for the color palette, so that was really fun. And just spending time thinking about the Huldah. And I actually, so funny, I've read the Bible, but I just never really gave her much thought. And so this really helped me to dive deep and really give her a little more due than what I've given her in the past. And I thought it was great. So the next one I will share with you. So that was Huldah. And then we have Mary and Elizabeth, I think was the next one I did. No, that was the third one I did. And I did Mary and Martha next. And many of you who have been in the Bible a lot know the story of Mary and Martha. So this might not be new, but I really liked in the devotional how they didn't really... A lot of times when you read the story of Mary and Martha, Mary gets poo-pooed a lot. No, yeah, I'm sorry. Martha gets poo-pooed a lot, and then Mary gets... praised because Jesus praises her. He says Mary has made the right choice and it will not be taken away from her. So Martha gets poo-pooed a lot. And I thought in the devotional they really brought it together, and they said these two sisters treated Jesus like a king. Martha couldn't be Mary and vice versa, nor were they meant to handle it on their own, so they were better together. And that's the first time I really actually thought about them being in conjunction together serving the Lord. I've always kind of viewed them as separate. You know, Martha serving and being grumpy and not serving happily, and so she kind of got poo-pooed. And then Mary relaxing, focused on Jesus, and so she was doing the right thing. But I loved that they brought it together to see the good things about both women. So I hope that you enjoy that devotional as you work through the kit. And then the next one was Susanna and Joanna, and this was really good to dive deep into this one. Oh wait, did I not tell you about what I did here? Oh yeah, I have to tell you what I did here. Sorry about that. Okay, so what I did here was I took the tissue paper that I used, okay, I cut out the woman figure here, and then I used the tissue paper that came with the kit and just used some matte medium. So I just applied it with matte medium. I will recommend to you though that you add gesso first. I did not do that. But if you don't use gesso first to protect your page, the ink from the tissue paper from your printer will actually bleed through. So you can see it here. You can't really see it, but you might be able to see kind of a shadow of it. But it kind of brings a red mark through. It's annoying. So if you are going to use the tissue paper method, make sure that you are gessoing 2 coats first, then adding the matte medium, then your tissue paper, and then the matte medium on top of that, and you'll be just fine. Added the stickers as well. I put Served in Love up here by Mary and Martha because I thought it would remind me that they both served in love. So Martha served in love by being really hospitable. There we go. And Mary served in love by paying attention and focusing. And so I think both of those traits are awesome to have as you serve the Lord, and always do it with joy. The next one I did, go now, moving on to this one, which is Susanna and Joanna. I love this, and I love the fact that we got to dive deeper into those two, because literally they're mentioned like in a sentence in the whole Bible. So I've read the Bible, but I will tell you that I never gave them any thought. So doing this devotional really helped me to really think about them and how they followed Jesus. They supported him with their possessions, and they had a new life because of it. And what a wonderful, beautiful thing that is. And so my focus word for this page was new life. I did the stickers as well, and then incorporated the word stickers into my journaling and used the washi tape. Simple, simple. This is easy, easy stuff, guys. Not hard. at all, but think about how easy the Bible journaling is, and then how much more I've thought about these women that maybe I didn't consider before. So what an amazing devotional. And the next one is Mary and Elizabeth. So I was able to do all 4 of the devotionals during our time today, which is nice. That means that they're pretty quick, and if you sit down and have some good time in the Word, you can get through the whole kit in just a couple hours. So for this one, I did really simple. I added the fig gelato to the middle of the devotional writing section or the journaling section, and then added the purple, this is called grape raisin, to the edge, and that just kind of really helps pop it out. And then I really thought about it being the births of John and Jesus to be much like miracles on both of their parts, because Elizabeth was not young, and Mary obviously conceived in a way like nobody else is ever going to conceive again. So, you know, they were both miracles. And so for me, my focus on this page is the word miracle. And I just put their 2 names here, Elizabeth and Mary, with the women of the Bible, where they are better together. And I loved how they talked about their friendship and them growing closer together, and how important it is to have friendships. And so some of the reflection questions for this one one that I thought was really awesome, which is, what younger woman in your life could use the wisdom and faith that God's given you? So consider being a mentor to somebody, and helping a young woman grow up in godly faith. So that is all of the journaling time that I did today with this kit. Again, I used the entire kit, which was really fun. Loved the stamps. You can see here really great impressions here. First time, didn't mess up on these ones. So excited. And I just think they are so beautiful. So I hope that this review was helpful to you, and you learned a little bit maybe about some of these women of the Bible that you haven't considered. And I cannot wait until the next time that we get to meet and do another Bible journaling kit together and really learn more about different women. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye!